Coq Au Vin is a classic French recipe that consists of chicken braised in a wine sauce with a base of sautéed bacon, mushrooms, onions, and carrots. It's absolutely delicious, but also rather time-consuming and labor-intensive to make. Well, until now. I found a shortcut to Coq Au Vin bliss using one of these, an electric pressure cooker. With my Instant Pot Coq Au Vin, we'll do everything in one device. Sautéing, braising, and even reducing and thickening the sauce at the end. The result is a fast and convenient twist on a French classic, yielding an entire platter of tender chicken and vegetables in a mouth-watering red wine sauce. Let's make Instant Pot Coq Au Vin. Hello and welcome to I Want to Cook. My name is Chef Matt and this channel is all about helping you be a better cook. And today we are doing another Instant Pot centric video. Now, if you're watching this, you're probably already a fan of the Instant Pot, but just in case you're new to one of these, well, an Instant Pot is simply an electric pressure cooker. It works like a traditional pressure cooker to cook food far faster under pressure, but is totally automated and safe. No coq au vin explosion with chicken on the ceiling here. We've made plenty of other recipes in one of these, from chili and pot roast to steel-cut oats and chicken soup. Now, this video isn't sponsored by Instant Pot, and any electric pressure cooker will work for this recipe. I just like the Instant Pot brand. They're kind of the OG and created the segment. I bought this one over 10 years ago and I've made hundreds of recipes in it, and it still just is an absolute workhorse. Electric pressure cookers are also far more versatile than you might think. For example, maybe you've cooked rice or soup in an Instant Pot, but perhaps you've never used the sauté feature. Well, we're going to do that today because it's part of the multi-step cooking process of Coq Au Vin, and one of these really excels with that. That also means we're going to use a single pot for this entire recipe, which of course also means easier cleanup at the end. Now, as I mentioned in that intro, Coq Au Vin is a chicken dish that's braised in a red wine sauce. And if you've never made a braise before, it's sort of like a stew, but with less liquid. So with a stew, usually you have the meat kind of just floating in all of that sauce, but with the braise, there's less. What we do is we actually use less sauce, we thicken it, and then we put it over the meat at the end. Of course, if you like more sauce, you can always just add more liquid at the beginning of the cooking and you'll have more at the end. Now, back in the old days, Coq Au Vin used an old tough rooster and you'd cook it for hours in a pot like this Dutch oven and it would finally get tender. But unless you're a farmer or are friends with one, you're probably not going to be cooking or even finding any roosters nowadays. You'll be buying your chicken in the store and all of it is generally young and tender. Now, I've made this recipe many times, experimenting with different cuts of chicken, both with skin on and skin off. And by all means, you can use any cut of chicken you like for this. But what I found works best is skinless chicken thighs with the bone in. Chicken thighs to me have the best combination of flavor and texture, and well, it's almost impossible to overcook them. Another great thing about chicken thighs is they're usually inexpensive. And here's a pro tip. Buy them with the skin on and you can always just take the skin off. As an even better tip, if you have dogs, fry up that skin in a skillet until it's nice and crispy, and you have got instant dog treats that they are just going to devour. So for this Coq Au Vin recipe in our 6-quart Instant Pot, we are going to use about 3 pounds of chicken. We're going to use about 4 slices of thick bacon that's been cut up. For the vegetable component, we'll use about a cup of cut up mushrooms, 1 to 2 carrots that have been chopped, and 1 yellow onion that has been diced up. We'll use 2 cups total of our wine liquid, consisting of a dry red wine like this Cabernet Sauvignon. We'll use about 1.5 cups of the wine, and then I like to add 1/2 cup of stock. Either chicken or vegetable stock will do. You'll also want about 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Finally, you'll want a couple tablespoons each of flour and butter, because we're going to make this dish even Frenchier. Is that a word? It's going to be a word. We're going to make this dish even more French at the end by using a beurre manie, which is a combination of kneaded butter with flour to thicken the sauce. It sounds fancy, it sounds complicated, it's not. It's actually super easy, but don't worry. We'll keep this our little secret when all your friends and family think you spent hours making this. In reality, this only takes about 1.5 hours, and most of that time is the Instant Pot just doing its thing. So here's how to put it all together. After gathering and prepping all your ingredients, that's mise en place in French, remember, press the sauté button on your Instant Pot and let it heat for about a minute. Now add the cut up bacon directly to the pot and start stirring it around. We're going to cook or render this bacon for a few minutes, maybe about 4 or 5, or until it's nice and crispy. When the bacon is crispy, remove the pieces from the pot and set aside. Isn't it cool that your Instant Pot can do this and act like a sauté pan? Now add the chicken pieces to the pot. We are going to brown them in that bacon grease. You're probably going to have to work in batches here. I can fit about 3 pieces of chicken each in my 6-quart Instant Pot. Cook all the pieces until they are browned on both sides. Set aside the chicken and now add the vegetables to the pot. We're going to cook these for about 4 or 5 minutes or until they start to get soft. Be sure to stir these often and take in that smell. Isn't this wonderful? Now add the tomato paste to the pot and stir it around for about a minute. This is going to add some additional depth and color to the recipe. Coq au vin usually involves some herbs, and here I'm using about 1 tablespoon of dried thyme. Add that to the mix and stir it around for just about a minute. If this doesn't smell good, I don't know what does. Now add the wine and stock to the pot and scrape the bottom. This is called deglazing a pan, and you're picking up all those lovely crusty bits at the bottom. You should be feeling very French right now. Oui, oui. Finally, add the chicken and bacon back to the pan, and be sure to pour in any chicken drippings that have accumulated in the pan. That's pure flavor. Give everything a good stir, secure the lid, and now we are going to set the Instant Pot to cook for 20 minutes. I just used the manual mode here and high pressure. And that's all you have to do for now. This will take about 1 hour for the machine to come up to pressure and release pressure naturally. Maybe go study some French during that time. Or cook up those chicken skins for the dogs. When the pin drops, it's time to reveal your masterpiece, Coq Au Vin. This would be delicious as is, but we're going to make it even better. So remove the chicken, turn the machine off, and now press sauté again, because we are going to reduce and thicken this sauce. Make your beurre manie by mixing flour and butter together and then putting it into the pot. While the sauce simmers, whisk it in. This will only take about a minute to thicken the sauce. When the sauce is thickened to your liking, ladle it over the chicken along with those mushrooms, carrots, and all those other bits of goodness. Garnish with a generous amount of flat leaf parsley and you are ready to serve. Congratulations, you've just made Instant Pot Coq Au Vin. And here we are, friends, just like that. We have our Instant Pot Coq Au Vin in a big platter. Put some fresh parsley on this. Oh, I wish you could smell this right now. It is just, it is so delicious and it's so tender. You're not even gonna need a knife for this. Let's go in. That is unreal. That chicken is so tender and it's so juicy. And that wine sauce with the butter, make this recipe, Instant Pot Coq Au Vin. I cannot wait for you to try this. Let me know what you think. Okay, trivia time. Last week I asked you to identify these strange looking things and several of you knew what these are. These are cactus fruit or prickly pear, and they are delicious. In fact, I did a whole episode on cooking with cactus, and I'll link to that video in the description below. But these are sweet and delicious. Congratulations to everybody who knew what these are. Prickly pear cactus fruit. For this week's culinary trivia, we're stepping back into the produce aisle, and we have something very, well, another odd looking thing here. What are they? If you know what these are or you have a guess, put it in the comments below and I will of course let you know the correct answer in next week's video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And until next time, I hope you want to cook.